What's up, guys? Chris here talking about Better Than Average Fitness. Just trying to help you get some tips, some tricks, some things that I've learned to let you be a little better than average, a little better than that version of yourself that you are right now, and just keep pushing forward to be a better you tomorrow. So, today I want to talk about legs. And I know it's cliche, it's been done, it's basically a running joke at this point. Guys don't like doing legs. But I want to see if I can put this in a perspective that people are going to appreciate more and understand more. So, not only do you have extra testosterone stored in your legs, so working out your legs is going to release that, going to help you build more overall. But working out your legs is going to work out your back, it's going to work out your core, it's going to start to help get you that shape that you really desire. But beyond that, it's the largest muscle in your body is down in your legs. You're working the largest muscle groups in your body. You're burning more calories that way, right? And it's the muscle that you're using throughout the rest of the day nonstop. Unless you're sitting around, anywhere you go, you're using your legs. If you're working, you're going to be using your legs while you're walking around at work. So you're going to keep using them. They don't really get that rest period, so they keep working, they keep burning. And so that's going to burn up a lot more calories overall in your whole routine if you make sure to fit your legs in there. Not to mention, especially if you're a larger guy like me, building your legs is going to help you to get that shape that you want. Because if you do not work your legs, now some guys can get away with it, especially if they're a smaller guy, and some guys genetically just have solid legs. But here's the thing. If you don't have that and you start working up your upper body, you're working your chest, you're working your shoulders, you're working arms, you're building all these things up, you're getting strong, and you're looking in the mirror and you're still just not looking right. You got that kind of pear shape that you don't really want. You're looking like an ice cream cone walking around in your pants. So the thing is, you haven't built your legs up. You haven't built up your foundation, your core. So everything looks disproportionate. It looks out of order. The same thing can happen if you don't work your back and you start working your arms and your chest and everything. If something just looks off about everything. You want to have a proportionate build, and so legs are going to be important in that. So you want to get in there, make sure you work your legs, but it doesn't have to be crazy heavy leg work. You know what I mean? I understand why people don't like working legs. Personally, I have a knee that gets, starts to flare up and act up on me due to some things that I've done. And so I know that pushing heavy weight can get rough with the legs. Now, of course, you want to look at belts. You want to look at knee sleeves, some type of strap, some type of support to help get you that assistance that you're going to need to put up that weight. But you don't have to lift heavy. And if you're not lifting heavy, then you don't really need the belt. You don't really need the knee sleeves. Squats are great. They're one of the best things for working legs. You can go use the leg press machine at your gym. Not just the regular leg press, the actual where you putting the plates on, but the regular leg press machine. It's a good way. A lot of people put down on certain machines. They don't like doing machine work. But, again, we're not trying to be, the biggest guy around. We're not trying to be the strongest guy around. Machines can be really great for getting that isolation work done and the muscle grouping, and for taking a lot of that strain off the body from actually having just raw weight being lifted. So, and there's a lot of stuff that you can do with just a simple leg press machine at your gym. You can do position yourself properly to do calf raises. You can do regular leg press, which is a variant of a squat. You can alternate between legs, do one leg at a time to really get that muscle isolation in there. You can bring your feet down a bit, and you can do sort of like a calf squat, So there's a lot of stuff that you can do with those machines, and all of it is going to be a lot more low impact than doing actual squats. Squats are great, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that nobody should do squats, but if you find that it's too much on your legs when you go in there and you're trying to squat, and that's why you don't do legs, then steer clear of the squat. Go do the machines, Focus on that. And also focus on it when you do your cardio. Go get on the step mill. That's a good way to work your legs. I'm not saying that it's a good substitute, that you never have to work legs if you get on the step mill. but it's a good way to, work those muscles a little extra while getting in your cardio. So, you know, it's a lot more important than people really want to think about. Everybody makes the jokes about not wanting to go do legs, about skipping leg day, but I'm about to go do leg day myself. And, part of me's dreading it. I'm dreading the recovery afterwards because everybody knows you start feeling it not the day of, but the next day and the day after that. That's when it's really burning. But, it's important. And I don't think that it's something that should be put off and just ignored because it's, it's a muscle group that people don't really see that often. So, when guys start really getting results and they start showing through, they want to show off the arms, they want to show off the chest. Nobody's gonna care about your legs. But I'm telling you, you're gonna feel so much better when you start really incorporating legs into your routine. You're gonna burn a lot more calories. You're gonna see your waist, coming a lot tighter. It's one of the best things. People do crunches and sit-ups and planks and all this stuff for abs, but two of the best things you can do for your abs is squats and cardio. That's it, dude. And and you're gonna see that core strength start to build just from those things, because that's what you're using the whole time. When you're moving through your cardio, your core is working to push you, to drive you through there. And it's the same way when you're doing squats. You're using that core to push. So just keep that in mind. You're probably not going to want to hear it. You're probably tired of hearing it. But hopefully I've put it in a way that you can appreciate it a little bit more, and it'll encourage you a little bit more to get out there and do that work. So I'm going to go do that work right now myself, guys. So just stay focused on your goals, keep moving forward, and I'll catch you next time.